Welcome to Basket of Tales, a time travel into the world of stories.
Hello everyone, Miss S is back with another wonderful story. This story is a part of our ongoing holiday tale series where we are sharing stories from around the world. Our today's story is from Sri Lanka, also known as the Pearl of Indian Ocean. Let's talk a little about Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka has many unique customs and traditions. Sinhala and Tamil are their local languages. Sri Lanka is an island country located on the Asian continent, more exactly in southern Asia, south of India. Now let's begin with the story. Andare, the royal comedian. During ancient times in Sri Lanka, there lived a comedian in the palace. He used to tell funny stories and riddles to keep the king happy and entertained, and that was his job. His name was Andare. During those days, there used to be something called paddy field competition. It was an event organized in order to select the best farmer of the year. One day a farmer came with a request to the palace. He cried and told king, "My lord, I own a paddy field and I won't be able to participate in the competition this time because I cannot grow paddy in my field anymore. Last night a big rock fell on my field. It rolled from the mountains nearby and got stuck in my field, which will now obstruct from the paddy to grow." Upon listening to this problem, the king immediately ordered his men to make arrangements to remove the giant rock. The next day, the king's men and the entire village were at the field. They tried and tried the entire day, but were unable to move the rock from the field. Andare screamed with a confident voice and said, "Well, I will be able to remove the rock, but only on one condition. I will remove the rock in exchange. I live like a king for 1 month with wealth and health." The king was in a big dilemma, and to keep the people of his kingdom happy, he agreed to his condition and he granted his request and provided him with a luxurious lifestyle for an entire month. Days passed and soon it was the end of the month. The entire village gathered at the paddy field to see how Andare would move the rock. Andare was funny, but at the same time he was brainy too. Once he reached the field, he requested 4 strong men. The king asked why. He said, "Well, my lord, I would need someone to lift the rock and piggyback it so that I can move it to some other spot." King got super angry and asked, "Why do you need men? You agreed to move this rock all by yourself, right?" Andare replied, "Yes, your highness. I did promise and I am fulfilling my promise. I said I will relocate the rock, but I never said I will lift the rock all by myself. I can certainly move the rock if it was kept on my back." The villagers were awestruck by his response, and so was the king. Although the king was a little angry, he was also impressed that he appointed him as his chief advisor. Andare was no longer a comedian of the palace, but a chief advisor to the king. Hope you all enjoyed listening to this story. See you all soon. Happy listening.